G'day guys, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're still in Sharesa's Caress in Worm's Crossing, and we've just met once more with Raphael, and he's finally really revealed his ultimate goal, which is to obtain the crown, which is currently being used to subdue the Elder Brain for himself. So he tried to make a deal with us to give us the hammer that should free Orpheus, though we did turn him down, thinking that we probably have a better way to try and get it, which is to simply get that hammer from his residence in the House of Hope. So we're about to have a chat with Kithrak Voss here to discuss the plan, but I'm hoping soon after we will be able to just have a chat with Shadowheart, bring her to the area with the refugees, and we'll sort of proceed from there. So let's get to it.
Voss, friend to the Comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the Devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
Oh, I don't know what the difference is going to be if we decided to deceive him versus telling him that we're going to find another way. Oh, we can trade with this guy apparently. No, I will find another way to liberate Orpheus.
I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son.
Githkar Tavkim crashed. You put your trust in me, Voss. I plan to honor it.
Yes, and it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
Before he goes though, let's just take a look at what we can do with trading with him. Not much. Apparently we can buy this letter. I mean, why would he sell a letter to us, though? That seems a little odd to me. I mean, it's only 27 gold, so we may as well. Orpheus sensed the tadpole before, and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Any idea where Raphael might keep the Orphic hammer?
A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices.
The House of Hope. We must find a way in.
The House of Hope, you say? I couldn't ask for a name more fitting. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the Hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your time, and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
I'm hoping that Orpheus is not going to be as tyrannical as Vlaakith is. You never know, though. So, we could be making a very big mistake, for all I know.
I want to hear all about it.
And I should actually have a chat with Mamzelle about Theon.
There's nothing.
We'll do that in a second. I'm just curious to see if there's anything interesting out this way.
Welcome to Sharess's Caress, where our libations and sensual indulgences restore even the weariest souls.
Okay, just goes around. Alright, let's have a chat with Mamselle.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders?
And maybe a good idea to speak to Carilla as well, now that we've already had a chat with Raphael.
Come here. I'm not going to start an argument. I just want to know why you turned the boss down.
Did he try to tell you and win me over with your charms?
Cheeky. We might be in a brothel, but I'm not that kind of gal. You should reconsider, though. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
What exactly is it you do for him?
Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly, mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been.
Then why make demands of me instead of just helping?
He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due.
I mean, look, I could be making an assumption in saying that Devil doesn't care about the fate of the world, but I could be wrong. I'll stop the brain without his help.
I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
Well, we've made our choice, and I think we're sticking with it. Unless some other revelation pops its head. I haven't seen this blackboard.
Apologies, but the stern librarian is away. Upon her return, she expects clients on their knees a list of their transgressions ready.
I mean, about that librarian...
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
I found Theon's corpse. She's been murdered.
Murdered? Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. They'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Theon slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
A woman is dead, and you're concerned about money?
Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it.
Jeez. Baldur's Gate is that bad, huh? Oh, we can trade with her as well. Doesn't seem to have a lot. Alright. Let's leave. that completed that quest. But we're still no closer to understanding what happened at the Open Hand Temple, though, right? Cazador's Palace. Hang on. Ah, here, yes. Again, I'm still not entirely sure what we need to do on this front.
And all round pleasant folks, from what I've
Oh man. Do we continue on? I just want to have a chat with this robber on. Maybe we can go back.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
I'll take a look. Bunch of dyes and stuff. Paintings. I don't suppose there would be a mechanic
Do come again.
somewhere down the line in this game where you get to, I don't know, have your own home or something like that and be able to decorate. There's this tower, which I did forget to inspect, so I'm just gonna do that right now, and then we'll portal back to the camp. I don't think there's anything of interest here. I'm just trying to discern whether or not there's anything that we can read or anything else of interest in all of that piles of junk. Okay, let's get ourselves back to Rivington and let's grab Shadowheart. The question is, who do we replace? I feel like maybe we should replace Holston in this instance. There she is.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Yeah.
I'd
Join
join
me.
you, but things are looking a tad crowded.
Holston can
Lead the way.
stay. And did I just see Scratch walking around with an exclamation mark? I think I did. There he is. Hey, boy.
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells.
All's well that ends well, eh, boy?
Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo will do a great job. He always took good care of me.
Nice. Okay, so I'm curious about Arabella, though, because we did see an entry that suggested that she was back, right? So where would she be? Together with Withers, presumably. So where would Withers be? He's up here, so where's Arabella then? Let me have a look at that entry once more. Gather your allies. Arabella is back from learning how to control her powers. we can trust that her magic will be there to help us when we need it most. Maybe she's not in camp. It didn't say that we have to speak to her, though. So perhaps maybe she's just simply an ally. Right. Enough of that. Let's head back.
Nearly there now. You can see the city up on the hill.
And before we do anything else, why don't we just quickly cast Longstrider. Very good. So I'm not entirely sure if this is a good idea to, you know, tell this Ferg that Shadowheart's here. Perhaps maybe there's another way to get to where her parents are being held in a more stealthy manner, perhaps. But we don't really have any other clues right now. I suppose maybe there's something more around here? Don't know what I don't know. Again.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Our hearts bleed for you. Get to the point.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I'm gonna let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Okay. Perhaps maybe that changes all of our options for when we do eventually get to the House of Grief.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets...
Alright. Stuff to do. Well, I suppose we should go back to Worm's Crossing then and continue exploring. Then there's also this area here. We'll keep Shadowheart with us for the time being, I think.
Starting to remember that Worm's Crossing has a bit of a reputation, doesn't it? Tad mercenary, tad sordid. Anything and anyone for a price.
That's a little...
Let's see if we can jump to this wooden chest over here.
You sound like you're speaking from experience, Will. Perhaps you'll have to give me a tour, refresh my memory.
Story's rather tight-laced, Shadow. I was never one to...
I sure as hell hope that we don't, like, clip on anything and then fall to our deaths. But this place, it looks like it would be likely for that to happen. Oh, thank goodness. Jacinth. I'll send that to camp. Alright, how do we get back though? That's the real question. Maybe I can just jump my way this way.
No, this is good.
Almost. Oh, Lord.
How long do the effects last?
Okay, let's bring everyone together and let's continue having various chats with various people. Callie Hammerhand.
If you're here to shop, just buy what's needed, alright? Some people are panic buying. Let's not add to the problem.
Neno.
Why is everyone acting so normal? The Absolute armies are coming. We need to stock up.
Okay, so she's the problem. Velson?
10 loaves of bread.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for?
Let's take a look. Okay. Literally fruit and vegetables
hungry,
and other
you
foods.
know where to find me.
I got it. I got it. And thanks.
Of course.
I'm not doing anything. I mean, good day to you.
Okay, not suspicious at all. Suriksana.
This is safe to take.
If you are in need of some pleasurable assistance, might I direct you to Sheressa's Caress? I only deal with referrals.
Okay. So, what building is this? Is this Sheressa's Caress as well? Hang on. Did we not go into one of the rooms? Maybe. Maybe I... Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, this is the upper level there. Yep.
Shh. Come on, Darnish.
Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Let the man breathe.
Okay, what's going on down here? Plenty of refugees.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Must have been 10 lengths. I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman! How else was I supposed to see the optics?
Ooh. Okay. Steel Watcher. We're not getting into trouble though, because
Hell, not this again. The brain is resisting its orders. Without all 3 stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Steel Watchers in operation during the coronation of Lord Gortash. Please refrain from criminal activity and be courteous to the Flaming Fists.
refrain. I wonder if we could just pass through anywhere we want because we've now got the pass on us. That could be the case. What? There's all sorts of stuff down there as well. I mean, how do I even... So this must be Baldur's Gate, past this wall. Let's have a chat with the Flaming Fist.
Worms Rock's off limits. You got a problem? See Ellen there.
You want past? Talk to Ellen.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Not closed to Duke Older Ravengard's own son, surely.
You having a laugh, devil boy? I know Ravengard, and last I knew, his spawn wasn't sporting those horns. The joke's on you. No entry. That's the end of it.
Okay, so we can get in multiple ways then in that case, right? So we've got the pass, we've got this urgent dispatch that we stole from the courier's office. We don't need to go in right now, so we have so many different avenues. What's special about today?
Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards.
Gortash is to be proclaimed Archduke. His grip on the city tightens. Gaining access will not be easy. We must either earn an invitation or find a route where we can pass unnoticed.
Let me guess. Perhaps maybe taking this pathway might lead back up that way. Could be. We will explore it though, nonetheless. Let's take a look at some of the other buildings that we haven't been into.
He merely offered patronage. The Gondians built this deal.
Calms Garms.
They were Gortash's idea, which makes him the inventor.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why was he running around? I thought he was like a thief or something.
Put him up! Put him up!
Put what up?
Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me! Your fist, silly. I'm trying something out. My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter?
This voice sounds so familiar for whatever reason. Did Carnage do some work for Larian? Baldur's Gate 3? I know he's done work on other video games before, but, sounds so familiar. Anyway, that's my guess anyway. Carnage, but, yeah, he's it's not his normal voice though, but I feel like it sounds like him. Maybe pick a different career. So if we fight him, like, would we fight him for real, or suppose we can go into passive knockout. Yeah, why don't you actually fight me, and I'll tell you.
Sure. I'll just raise my fists and... it's no use. I can't do it. Guess old Narber's more of a talker than a fighter.
Well, maybe you need to pick a different career.
Whew. I was hoping you'd say that. To tell you the truth, I don't actually like hurting people very much, or getting hurt. It's a good job I ran into you.
Alright, well, at least we've set him straight. I wonder if we picked anything else, perhaps maybe we could run into him again and he might be in trouble, or... worst case scenario, dead.
Mulworm Sendle, Icewind Dale Strandling, and Horde Scarab dye now on sale. Enjoy our new collection of luxury sleepwear, Neverwinter Nighties.
Neverwinter Nighties.
Ahoy, stranger! Thanks for stopping by Calm's Garms. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for?
Pattern? You've not quite got the pattern... Pattern? No. You've not quite got the pattern nailed yet, Carmen.
Ugh. If it's empty pattern you want, get your clothes from my brother Figaro. But if it's genuine quality and genuine taste you're after, calms garms as you covered.
So, you don't get on with your brother?
You wouldn't either, if you knew him like I did. Since Dad died, he thinks he's cock of the bloody walk, that I should give up my shop and work for family business. For him, dick.
Maybe Figaro wanted his sister close. You just lost your dad, after all.
Maybe you should keep your nose out of where it doesn't bloody belong. Now, you want clothes or not?
Alright, let's take a look at your wares.
Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
Excuse me? Okay. So it's just like, nightwear, basically. I feel like we've got quite a lot of, different options in camp right now, which I haven't really, switched to. And I'm probably making the very big mistake of perhaps maybe selling off some nicer ones, which I shouldn't really be doing. Yeah, and then a whole bunch of dyes here as well. Alright, not entirely interesting.
Calms garms, here for all your fashion needs.
Okay. Good. Why don't we take a look around the area? The Autumn Cross there, sure, take that. Ideas for new outfits. Ankle scarves? Ankle scarves? Oxbow ties? Bucket hats? Could be fashionable. Displacer cloaks? Hard to source outside of circus. Face ruffs? Two-person waistcoats? Waistcoats? The Needled Book. A book on advanced dressmaking, fitted with materials like spare needles, measures, and patterns. It is riddled with handwritten annotations, and most of its accoutrement have been removed. A scented letter. Letter from Figaro. Dear sister, do take care not to tell your customers to return to facemakers. I don't want them confusing your horrendous designs for my own. Hope this finds you blessed. Figaro. These guys. A fancy letter with the light musk of good perfume. Dearest Carmen, the work samples in your last correspondence were most exceptionally well received. In particular, those fabulous straw hats were a hit. The League of Basket Makers and Wicker Workers thought the patterns and structures were fabulous, and the hat shapes themselves were not too far from their usual specification. They requested some more samples post-haste, with more business to follow. Oh, happy day. Mistress Seamlock, Order of Master Tailors, Glovers, and Mercers, Waterdeep. Anything else worth looking at? Maybe not. Let's climb up the stairs here. More dyes. Plenty of cloths everywhere. Okay, I think that's it here. There's a nice sort of balcony area. And this place looks really, really cool. Reminds me of a city in Italy, Venice. A lot of bridges in Venice sort of have that similar look. And there are a lot of like little shops and stuff like that on the bridge itself. Trying to get outside here. Let's go this way.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
Danthalon's Dancing Axe. That's where we want to be.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
Okay, so you sell... Yeah, I thought so. Trap disarm toolkits and thieves tools. I mean, we've got plenty. If anything, we do have less trap disarm toolkits. But I probably don't really need any more.
Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for you.
Alright, plenty more people out here to speak to.
My mate got thrown by a steel watcher. Lucky bugger. The trajectory was perfection.
Are you a steel watcher fan too? If so, we meet here every day to discuss their mechanics.
I wonder if we can learn a thing or two about the steel watches.
Excuse me, we're discussing steel watcher gyromatics. A topic beyond your understanding, I imagine.
Well, excuse me.
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the steel
Yeah, let's climb up the stairs, check out this shop. Hopefully we find some decent stuff here.
Nothing without the right equipment. See Danthalon's Dancing Axe for all your adventuring needs.
Welcome to Danthalon's Dancing Axe. Our stock isn't used, it's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Meet my mother.
Don't draw any trouble on old Enthal. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason.
Okay. So I guess he's not really the trader, though.
All deliveries must be addressed to Danthalon's shop floor. The cellar is currently closed to the public.
Cellar. Okay. I guess he's just here for security. Maybe Taran as well.
You break it, you... Well, knowing Enthal, it was already broken.
Alright, let's have a chat with Enthrall. Or
Greetings,
Enthrall.
sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
Yeah, let's see what you have. Alright, now we're talking. So, the hell is this? Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. An additional level 4 spell slot replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk. Okay. Plenty of Arrow of Many Targets. Could buy those. Blight Bringer. 6 to 11 damage. Attacking gnomes or dwarves with this weapon receives a 1d4 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Prey Decelerator. When this weapon lands a critical hit, it also slows the target creature. That sounds pretty cool. But the Blightbringer effect only affects gnomes and dwarves. I don't know how I feel about that. Someone did make a point quite a few episodes ago now that I have this tunnel vision thing going on when I especially look at bows and crossbows, because I'm always thinking that Blue is the one who primarily uses bows and crossbows, but everyone else can obviously use them too, so I should really be of open mind on buying other bows and crossbows, even though we may not replace our own. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this Blightbringer. Again, this is probably the point where advice is going to be really helpful. I'm hoping that nothing's going to progress our story too quickly, and I can come back and buy stuff after you guys leave, you know, appropriate comments, obviously. A harmonic jeweler. Mellow harmony. You make a performance check. Success granting all your melee weapon attacks additional damage equal to your charisma modifier. Minimum 1 additional damage. Okay. But it only affects ourselves, I assume. Performance check. Yeah. Not sure that many of our guys have decent performance. I guess Will does? Somewhat? Horns of the Berserker, very rare. Seeking blood. You gain a +2 bonus to attack rolls when attacking creatures that have already taken damage. That's really good. Bloodthirst. Unarmed and melee attacks will deal an extra 2 necrotic damage as long as you don't have your full health. If you don't deal any damage this turn, you take 1 to 4 necrotic damage. Oh man. A bit of a give and take there. So we've got Circlet of Hunting at the moment for us. I don't think Horns of the Berserker is probably going to be good for us, but probably good for Karlach. 1d4 bonus to attack rolls against creatures marked by Hunter's Mark, True Strike, or Fairy Fire, and Guiding Bolt. So, I really think Circlet of Hunting is still quite powerful, so we'll definitely keep that for Blue. I am interested in buying this for Karlach though, and at 500 gold or so, it's kind of a steal. I'm just concerned about taking that 1 to 4 necrotic damage if we don't deal any damage in a turn, which I guess it does happen sometimes, but up to 4 necrotic damage isn't too bad. And being able to have +2 on attack rolls is quite powerful, plus the additional 2 necrotic damage automatically. I probably need to take a look at what she has currently for her headpiece, head armor. Garb of the Land and Sky. Mountainous poise. While using Patient Defense, you also benefit from the effect of Blade Ward. Patient Defense? Focusing on avoiding attacks. Attack rolls against the affected entity have disadvantage, and the entity has advantage on dexterity saving throws. I haven't seen this Patient Defense before. Is this perhaps maybe a monk skill or spell? Possibly. Breeze Swift Speed. While using Step of the Wind, again, another thing that we haven't really seen, your next attack roll has advantage and deals an additional 1 to 8 force damage. Yeah, I think it's a monk-centric piece of armor. Cloak of Displacement. At the beginning of the wearer's turn, the cloak activates, granting enemies disadvantage on attack rolls that target the wearer. This effect lasts until the wearer takes damage. Hang on. Granting enemies disadvantage on attack rolls that target the wearer. Until the wearer takes damage. But it repeats every turn. Interesting. Gauntlets of the War Master. These gauntlets look kind of silly as well, but... Heightened Maneuver. Targets have disadvantage on saving throws against your maneuver and weapon actions. Weapon actions. Attack +1. 3,000. That does sound good, and it sounds very consistent as well. Could be a decent thing to pick up. Alright. Have I seen everything? I think so. Everything worthwhile, that is. Alright, let's leave for the time being.
Short father, bless you.
And I'm just sort of curious to see if there are any other traders here worth speaking to. But my other assumption is that... there's a way in, perhaps from behind. I would like to have a look.
It's perfect for a shirt.
But yeah, I wonder if we can go to the lower city.
Danthelon's dancing axe. Upstairs, the velveteen elixir.
And perhaps maybe we can, you know, buy stuff from the lower city. And still return here to pick up other things.
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome, sir.
Let's have a chat.
Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no?
I've smelled better. Glorious. Those are some heady top notes.
Aren't they just? You clearly have excellent taste. What can I do for you, sir?
Quite the establishment you have here.
I must say I'm rather proud of it. The wood panelling cost a fortune, but it's so worth it for the luxe atmosphere it provides.
What do you have in stock?
Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing.
Alright, plenty of ingredients here. Got a few potions. Again, a lot of these supreme elixir of arcane cultivation. And I wonder if it might be a good idea for us to pick up all of the ones that we can find here for tougher battles, or at least if we know that we're going into tough battles, we can just, you know, give someone an additional level 4 spell slot to consume. Anyway, probably don't need anything just yet.
Be sure to savor each purchase.
Okay. A few things to take a look at though. Potion catalog. D. Diminution, potion of. Death, liquid. Deep sleep, potion of. Darling visage, potion of. Editor's note, a temperamental new concoction, not yet entered into standard usage. Some free Autumn Cross there, may as well.
A potion a day keeps Kalimvor away.
Love it. Oh, what do we have here? And then this way we can go and try to enter the other buildings. Okay. Gonna be all sneaky like here. So
can't risk being in open view.
yeah. No one's watching, so let's see if we can open this.
Wonder what's past this.
Yeah, I was initially just concerned about whether or not there's someone in here. Almost looks like maybe a storage house for the potion seller.
I can be subtle sometimes.
Can I just maybe take a peek at stuff? Not entirely happy about like stealing all this stuff. Okay. Not too exciting, I don't think. There's a few bits and pieces here that we can simply take. Yeah. I was sort of hoping that maybe there would be some books or notes or whatever that we can take a look at, but doesn't look like it. Oh, we do have some eyes up here. I guess maybe occasionally someone might look this way. Have we been down there? I don't think we have we? Okay. Another quick save here. Okay, I don't actually see anything.
Any of us would be so simplistic to imagine seeing a watcher power up for the first time. Oh, my heart flutters at the thought.
Is there another way to get to the area downstairs, or I think maybe the staircase is the only thing? There are people down there though. Harper's. You know what? I should have tried entering that door as well. That goes into somewhere in... No, that's not Sharessa's Caress. Or is it?
What now?
Let's do another quick save here, just in case. Climb down. So, these Harpers, I mean, they don't seem to mind us being here. Yeah, I don't see any other way to get in here aside from going through where we went through just then. Maybe there's a little bit of jumping involved. Do we bring the rest of the party here? I'm not sure.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Maybe. Just in case.
The pride of the gate, ever onward. No one back home will ever believe this. Very well.
You are not Jaheira.
Okay. I should have had Jaheira with me, but that's alright. You are very observant.
I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salona's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketherick out in the Shadowlands, no?
We have a 1d6 from Rapture. We can detect her thoughts. Why not?
Strike, strike, strike! Before the doppelgangers do!
Strike before the doppelgangers do? Are we saying that these guys are doppelgangers? I don't know what to think of this. Ketherick was only the beginning. You have information on the other Chosen.
Can't say I know much of Gortash, but Orin is hunting you. And when I deliver your corpse, she'll let me keep your skin.
Okay, yeah. Bloody hell. Okay. There's a lot of screaming there. Damn it. Okay, yeah, so he was trying to warn us, essentially. Well, failed miserably there, but that's fine. We've only got 4 targets, assuming Geraldus is actually an ally. I don't see the other one here, though. There should be one more. Are they on the high ground somewhere? Oh, hang on, sorry. There. So yeah, we've got 4 of them. Let's take them on. I think that's decent. Decent start. 52. Morphic ambush. Alright. I don't think there is anything special about these guys compared to... Oh my god. Guys! Guys! Please!
I'm ready.
Can you come down, please? Okay. I mean... not ideal. She's already in combat as well.
Still on my feet.
Jeez. Alright. I think I can get into a better position to get 3 of them in this one spell. So let's try to do that. Okay, I thought the cone was much longer. Can get all 3 of these guys. Okay. Not as much damage as I would have liked, but that's okay. Let's pull back. Hang on. With Morphic Ambush... Okay, they can multi-attack. I don't suppose these guys can phase anywhere, can they? I wonder if it's a decent idea to get ourselves to the high ground. I think it might be decent to do that. We've still got the archer to deal with, but at least we're not going to be surrounded by the others. And we can maybe even...
Don't waste a step.
Tuck ourselves back there. Okay. Well, let's see what these guys bring. Pain-wise. Absorb. Damn. Hellish Rebuke. Lazel. I mean, I have to get you down first, at the very least. Step into the fire. I think I'm gonna have to use click heals in this instance. Would have liked to use a, you know, different bonus action, but that's okay. So let's do that. Get in close. And I will goad this guy, so we prevent Geraldus from being attacked. Can't reach destination? What are you talking about?
Make way.
We might be able to finish it off, even. Damn. I will do Action Surge here. Let's do it. Oh, are you joking me? Yeah, let's close the distance and just simply engage. Very nice. Okay, trying to get to blue, I guess. Whenever you fail a saving throw, you can roll again using the new result instead. Okay, I guess maybe I've failed already. So let's re-roll. Nice. Both saved. That's good.
Morse, cut!
Whoa. Okay, explosives. Could do witch bolt.
My faith will protect me.
For the moment, I think... doing... Someone was actually recommending that I try Glyph of Warding, which could be cool to maybe play around with. I don't know if now's the time, though. But we've got a couple of them bunched up, so if I could do Glyph of Warding here, might be interesting. But I think I want to save Geraldus. So I'm gonna do Sanctuary as my bonus action at the very least.
Heading there.
And let's see. Can I do Guiding Bolt? I can. Not enough damage though.
This is my time. No time to waste.
Oh man. Why? Maybe because our guys are in the way. I'll do that. Or perhaps maybe I should just simply do Witch Bolt.
Today you fool.
Seems like a waste for that much HP, but look, that's fine.
Seems like a lot.
Honey Paws, obviously. Alright, that's decent.
May the gods take you first.
Nice, and I'll do Hunter's Mark.
Here goes nothing.
Yes, right.
Full blue back again.
Fury, I am death.
I may as well click heals here.
On the move.
And I will park her right next to him. Oh, that's actually a bit dangerous, isn't it? If we don't kill. Very nice.
How many as she brought to Baal's side.
Okay. Alright, so he's safe, that's good. And we're going to definitely be having a chat with him as soon as we come back in the next episode though, guys. So taking a break here. Hope you enjoyed this one. As usual, drop a like or a dislike or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.